The campaign trail is treating me amazingly well. I love being on the trail and riding around in buses and planes and going to different town halls, and the whole experience has just been so amazing and the best time of my whole life. I don't know what I'm going to do when I can't ride around on a bus every day. I was actually approached by Simon & Schuster to write this book, and I thought, let me see what I can come up with for a children's book, because obviously some of the context of my father's life is intense, torture and being in prison and things like that. But after I started writing some things down and going over it with the editor, I really liked how it was turning out, and I think that the essential message about patriotism and heroism and doing something for your country that's bigger than yourself is really something that's universal no matter what your political party is. I think at the end of the day, I just thought it would be a good way to share my dad's story with a totally different demographic from my own perspective instead of just his. I think my favorite part of the process was the very end, seeing the final product. It's really fun to go from something that's just an idea in your head and then the different stages of writing it down and the editing process and then obviously the illustration process. But I think the first time I saw the final book, I was so proud and excited. I hope that, first of all, it will be an introduction to some readers who aren't familiar with my dad's story. I think it's easy to forget the earlier parts of his life because he's obviously just seen as a political figure now. And I hope that, especially for military families, it will be something that they can relate to and be inspired from. And I just hope they like the overall moral message about giving to your country and something bigger than yourself and just the overall moral message of the story.